Up next, another story not to be missed.
Got a lemon? Not the yellow kind you eat. We're talking about cars. Luckily, Florida lemon law has you covered. Here's what you need to know.
My name is Alex Weisberg, and my law firm is the Weisberg Consumer Law Group. I've been representing consumers with lemon law and breach of warranty cases all around the country for about 21 years. I've represented clients against all the major automobile manufacturers, car dealers, boat manufacturers, really anybody that sells or manufactures a defective product.
How can you tell if your car is a lemon?
The lemon law in Florida protects consumers that buy defective vehicles, either a truck, car, or an RV. If you have to bring it in for the exact same problem at least 3 times, and that problem is not fixed, or if it's in the shop for a total of 30 days, you may have a lemon law case against the manufacturer, which means if you win, the manufacturer would have to repurchase or replace your vehicle with a new one. Also, it has to be under the factory warranty at least the very first time that you take it in for repairs. The lemon law in Florida requires that after your vehicle has been in 3 times for the same problem, or it has been in the shop a total of 30 days, you must give the manufacturer an opportunity to perform what's called a final repair attempt, where they can actually bring someone in from the factory to take a look at the vehicle and make that final attempt to repair the defects.
Lemon law is not the same as federal law, so it's important to know the difference.
The lemon law in Florida only applies to brand new cars, trucks, or RVs. But the federal Magnuson Moss Warranty Act really applies to any product that comes with a factory warranty and you have to bring it in an unreasonable amount of time for repairs, or it's in the shop for an unreasonable amount of time. The federal law also requires the manufacturer to pay the consumer's attorney's fees, which is why we don't have to charge our clients for our services. Under the federal Magnuson Moss Warranty Act, if you buy a product, let's say it's in the shop for an unreasonable amount of time, or the manufacturer failed to repair it within a reasonable amount of attempts, then you have a case against the manufacturer for breaching its warranty. That means you can take action against the manufacturer, although you may not be able to get them to take the vehicle back and give you a new one or buy it back from you. You're entitled to get compensation for the diminished value, for the effect that all these repairs and defects have had on the value of your vehicle. The best thing for a consumer to do is to keep their paperwork. When you take your vehicle in for repairs, make sure that you get a detailed repair order showing everything that you told the dealership and everything that they did to try to diagnose and repair the defects, and keep those documents. Because if it turns out into a lemon law or breach of warranty situation, you're going to need those documents because that's going to be your evidence in the case. The lemon law in Florida, unlike some other states, does not require the manufacturer to pay the consumer's attorney's fees. However, when we represent our clients under the lemon law, we still do not charge any upfront or retainer fees, no matter what happens.
Another important fact is that when you buy a car, the buyer's guide you're given must be in your spoken language.
The federal regulations require that a dealership that sells a used vehicle must provide the buyer with what's called a buyer's guide, which has certain information about the vehicle and the warranties that are covering the vehicle. Now, the law also requires that if you conduct this transaction in Spanish, you have to provide the car buyer with this buyer guide in Spanish. If you conduct it in Spanish, but you give them an English version of the buyer's guide, then you violated both federal and state law. Other than your home, your vehicle is going to be the second biggest purchase that you make. So it's obviously very important that this, not only does it work properly, that if you have problems, those problems are rectified. Don't be intimidated by these multi-billion-dollar manufacturers, and don't think that me as just one person, I really can't do anything, because that's not the case. I've been representing consumers against these manufacturers for about 21 years. And if you think that you have a lemon or a defective product, I'm happy to help you out. I'll do it free of charge, and I'm very happy to go against these manufacturers. It's what I do every day.
For more information about Weisberg Consumer Law Group Law Firm, visit carlemon.com or go to our website, thebalancingAct.com.